If you had 20 seconds left to live, what would you do? I stepped outside to take the phone call I had been expecting. Hey, Dr. Dean, this is Erica. I'm really sorry that I missed your call. Hey, we got your results back from your biopsy. We ended up finding some abnormal cells, so we decided to put it through a couple more tests. And Erica, you have Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a form of cancer. Cancer? I did not hear the rest of that phone call. First thing my mind immediately thought was, how could this even happen? Now, what happens if I lose my hair? People are going to think I'm weak and incapable of doing this. What happens if I don't even have much time to live? And over the next couple of days, we spent a lot of time Googling practically everything under the sun about Hodgkin's lymphoma, chemotherapy. Those weeks, gosh, I tried so hard to not let anybody know how scared I actually was. Because I had read a lot of articles, and there's a 90% success rate with treatment of Hodgkin's lymphoma, but for some reason, I kept thinking about that other 10%. And I was scared out of my mind that that was going to end up being me. And as I was sitting there thinking about that, I ended up putting myself into a certain scenario, and I'd invite you all to join in this scenario with me. If you had 20 seconds left to live, what would you do? 10. 'And just like that, time is up. What were you thinking? Who did you think about? In 20 seconds, we were able to identify the things that we've probably been too scared to do before now. I think a lot of us know in this room that our time is limited, but for some reason we choose not to take that to heart, me included. And because we don't take that to heart, we end up letting fear stop us in our tracks. But as I was sitting in that doctor's office for the first time in my life, it occurred to me that my time actually might be limited. I hit one of the lowest points in my life that I've ever been. I was scared of what everybody was going to think of my story. I was scared of what life is going to be like after all of this ends. Gosh, the list goes on. What fear do you need to choose to fight today? And if you're that person in the crowd today saying, Erica, I'm not really scared of anything. My life's actually going pretty good right now. Then it's time to show up for somebody who is scared. I decided I was done letting fear control my life. The real enemy is not our situation. The real enemy wasn't the cancer. The real enemy wasn't the doctors. No. The real enemy here is fear. And we have to stop fearing the fight and start fighting the fear. I gave myself 20 seconds to get up off that floor and do something more with my life than just be scared all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is our night to stop letting fear control our lives. In fact, let's throw 20 seconds up on the screen right now. Right now is our turning point to leave fear behind. It takes 20 seconds to take that first step, to make that choice, to reach out to somebody, to start that conversation, to write down that dream. Our time is ticking. We have the opportunity to say no to fear. We need to stop believing the lies that fear is continuing to feed you and start believing that you were made for a moment such as this. We stop fearing the fight and we start fighting the fear.